I think a common question here in our country is, how do we create, when we're seeking an inclusive education as parents, how do we create a positive, trusting, collaborative relationship with the school? And what we've actually found necessary to do is to help principals in particular learn how to create a welcoming school, an inviting school, when a parent is seeking an inclusive education in a regular classroom. It might seem obvious that principals would easily do that, but the reality is many are still unaware of the challenges a family has gone through in seeking an inclusive education, the anxiety with which they come to the meeting about whether or not their request will be honored and respected and accommodated, their fear and apprehension that their child won't be wanted. And so inadvertently a principal can suggest something like, have you seen the special education classroom or the special unit? And the parent will hear that as, you don't actually want my child and don't think they belong. And so principals need to have information and knowledge about how to respond to that request and ensure that they're in a position to readily say yes to parents. We can do this, we want to do this, your child is welcome here, and we'll figure it out together. And from that stage, they can then create a positive working relationship.
I think over and over we've heard that parents will say that when they work in positive relationship with the teacher and the principals, what they recognize most is that sense of the value they have for their child, and when the teacher and the principal are saying they want their child there, being not only welcoming, but they want them there. They would miss them if they weren't there, and how important it is for the parent to hear that as fundamental to all the other negotiations that might go on around how to best support their son or daughter.
Being welcomed, like, is the stepping stone, if you want, to having that positive relationship, so that both the family or parents feel that they're members of the school community and then can work with the school and the teacher to ensure, in fact, their child is not just there, but actually a vital member who belongs integrally to the school and the classroom.
So one of the ways that families get to know that is when they get feedback from the teacher about the progress the child is making, both in the everyday activities of the curriculum, but also in the relationships and friendships that they're forming with other kids. So I think it's very important that in that understanding of that relationship, that families, the parents in particular, get to hear how kids are learning to spend time together, do social things together, create friendships, and identifying sometimes some of those people who are in that child's life.